welcome, I'm Luma, and today we are back with some more RimWorld Alpha 15. So after our last series didn't go so well, ended with a bit of a, interesting last episode or two. Yeah, got pretty hectic there. But anyway, I know I said I'd probably do another tribal run, but actually what I want to do is probably do a normal colony run, because I want to sort of get into the later game and show off some of the new features of Alpha 15, which I never really got a chance to do at all in the last run. So we are going to be running with some mods. There's going to be a full list in the description down below, and I'm not going to go through them all, but there's a couple of note, which I've got the hospitality mod, which allows a lot more interactions with the NPCs, and a couple of Fluffy's mods which he's updated at the moment, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, there's Hysteresis, which is one which stops your colonists from actually filling everything up as soon as one item is gone. So you say you set your bills on your workbench, for example, to make up to 500 stone blocks, and then he makes 500 stone blocks, then you use 10 stone blocks, and then he'll instantly go and remake 10 stone blocks. So the Hysteresis mod allows you to set a lower and an upper limit. So at the lower limit he'll start making them until he hits the upper limit, when he'll stop. So you could say like 50 and 500, so he won't start making blocks again until you're down to 50, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, there's plenty more in there, some purely cosmetic, some just to help as you're going along. And yeah, no, I think, do we take just the normal crash landed, or do I mod one a little bit? I think edit this one maybe a little bit. So for example, let's go with, so we got the plasteel knife, right? So let's not have a pet, right? The only pets we're going to get are the ones we get that we take ourselves, that we tame ourselves even. So we don't want the dialogue. Package survival meals. I don't know. We'll just leave the rest, maybe, huh? I don't know. I ought to really create a balanced one of these. Harry. A balanced one of these to start with myself, I suppose. Let's just take this, it's fine. With 3 colonists, I'm going to go Cassandra Classic this time, and I think we'll go Intense, which I'm sure used to be called Challenging. Look at this, Base Builder, Some Challenge, Rough, Intense, Extreme. I think they've changed these again. I'm not sure. Does it change with the storyteller? No. We'll just go Cassandra Classic this time, maybe we'll have more of a chance of actually getting somewhere. Getting a good start, and I was thinking sort of starting in the desert maybe, sort of. Okay, so it's year-round growing, but there's going to be very little dirt to actually grow in because it's the desert, right? This is also desert. Wow, northern deserts, that's scary, with only small amounts of, I think we'll go with these ones. Let's go with somewhere a bit hilly. So I'm thinking maybe, what's this? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, mountainous. Yeah, mountainous. So it does get pretty cold in the winter, and it's actually not year-round growing, which is okay. That's fine. So it's literally just in winter when you can't grow. Limestone, slate, sandstone, I don't know. Granite, sandstone, limestone. Granite and sandstone, less rocks is better, right? I think. So elevation 315, rainfall not a lot at all, so we're going to have to be careful with things like that. I think that's fine, so we've not actually got year-round growing, we've got a little bit in the winter when we can't grow. Yeah. And there's not going to be, because it's desert, there shouldn't be tons of space to actually grow stuff anyway, so we may have to resort to some kind of hydroponics or something. Right, so this person is managing is a new skill, that's from Fluffy's management mod. colony management, I believe it's called. Show that off a bit more when we actually get in the game. I've not used it much, but yeah. Although this person, great with animals, 7 medicine. We'll see if we get someone else. Oh, construction 12. We want to keep this guy. A little bit of shooting, some social, crafting. Good, good, good. And this person's good at mining. I really want a good social person. I don't know. Let's go ahead and rename this guy. I think we just take the people it gave us, right? We'll just see how far we get there. And then we got a couple of female colonists, so I'm in there. See if Mageluma can actually stay alive. Got a stab scar, wow. Okay, I'm artistic apparently, although I can't do art. Oh no, incapable of artistic, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Military inventor, okay. Jackson, in a final act of rebellion, left his father's lab and joined the local imperial military. Oh wow. Okay. He used his laboratory skills to design machines for war. At this, he was one of the best on his planet. Cool, so I'm actually pretty good at research and stuff. Although I'm going to be constructing most of the time. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to be the social guy because we haven't got anybody better than 5, have we? No. Again, a couple of people pretty good at animal stuff. Oh, let's get on with it. Come on, stop rattling away, Maddie. Mageluma. So we are coming down onto the planet, hopefully, theoretically. Pretty excited to see what happens. Okay. Right. Tons and tons of mountains. Are we actually coming? Oh, we're paused, okay. So if I unpause, we should land. There we go. Looks like we might have a mountain base, actually. Because there's not a lot otherwise. And this, look at this. This is really easy just to block off here. Wow. And then we can sort of build up in here. Is this dirt? Oh wow, fertility 100% in the desert? Amazing. Because normally, yeah, look at this, only fertility 70%. See in the bottom left hand corner there. Right? Wow, okay. Not sure what lit 71% is. Is that light or is that something else? 6 o'clock in the morning, it might be light. Okay, so we've got a pretty good amount of growing stuff here, I'd have said. Yeah, the rough sandstone you can't, so that's this. But in the middle here, and if we later come down here, so this might even be better to start. I don't know. Oh wow, this has got tons of growing space. Do we come down here maybe? Ooh, and 2 geysers as well. Hang on a moment. But this is the biggest bit of rock up here, right? I don't know, because there's a couple of geysers here and a ton of growing space and easily blocking. Yeah, I think I've got to come down here. See what happens down here. We should have enough space to expand into and things. I think that might be it. I mean, here's pretty good, but down there is really good. Let me just get our people, so get this staff on. So it's not forbidden. Squint here, you are pretty crap at everything, so you equip the pistol. You're a melee lover, so you equip this, and me, I was pretty good at shooting, so we'll equip the survival rifle. Right, the wood can be unforbidden. It's a long way to travel in the first day, but there are some mills over here, and actually what I could do, I think, to help things out at least a little bit, is maybe make, say, a general stockpile over here, and I think, yeah, that's, if you look at the hairs and the beards and things, that's some of the cosmetic mods I've added to it. Hey guys, so my bird's going crazy again for some reason. Shh. I don't know. I'm recording a bit earlier than I normally do. Maybe they're a bit like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Strange. Why are you picking up... Oh, you're hauling the medicine. That's actually kind of fine. You are hauling the mills. That's great. You know what? As much as I want the silver, can you haul the mills first? That's going to be lovely. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. So... we'll get that stuff brought over. Right, so I've set that up. And I think to start with, day one, we probably want to avoid building stuff out of wood, but we haven't really got anything else to build stuff out of right at the moment, so I think we have to go... Oh well, things have changed a bit. Blueprints, create. Right, yeah, this is Fluffy's blueprints. What you can do, I think... Cannot create blueprint, nothing selected. Right, yeah. What you can do is you can like grab a room, select a room, and then just place the whole room down again and again. So I've actually done that with this now, which is kind of crap, because we don't want this. Blueprint. Remove blueprint, there we go. Right, so anyway, what we really need is to go into structure and close off, say, this bit here with a door. Bear with me, I just want to get some beds inside, right? So furniture, we'll build a couple of beds here. We've got 3 people. Okay, and this little green arrow now, that's another mod, quality build, right? So this allows you to say, I only want good quality beds, so they'll automatically deconstruct and reconstruct until they get one of a certain quality. Now, I got a pretty good constructor, right? Me, I'm pretty good at constructing 12, I think it was. So there should be in here, in orders. Oh, this is the PetFollow mod. We'll get to that in a minute. Quality build, right? Yes, that's already set there. I think if we right click on it, there we go. Right, if we right click on that, we can set what level we want, normal, good, or whatever. So I'm pretty good, so I'm going to say I want at least good quality, right? And I need to click on that. Yeah, we'll do that for everything. I want at least good quality. I think that's going to be fine, and we'll let people get on with that. So they're going to haul some stuff over first, and then I'm going to have a look at what they're doing for work, sort of thing. And also that will be like only the highest, so I can have more than one constructor, whereas before I was, in my last game for example, I was only using one constructor because I wanted always stuff to be the best quality. Now you can set all the people, whatever level of construction they have, only the best constructor will construct these items, right? So that's no longer like a problem. They're still hauling stuff, I presume. Yeah, that looks like it. Which is great to see. So this should become indoors, and we'll get beds up in the first day. And then, how was that growing? That's actually a good question. 4 and 3. Well, that's not very promising, but they're both pretty good at it. So I'm going to try out this sort of thing, just on or off actually. So I want both people to grow here. I go to zoning and go to growing. Right, we've got all this stuff, which is all this level of stuff, which is 100%, right? So if I do this, maybe bring that up 5. How long is it? 14 by 5. Okay, and then leave a gap between just because, right? By 5, so it's not exactly the same, but it's fine. And we'll start here. Yeah, let's do that. And go like this. There we go. So we've got 4 growing areas. One of them will definitely stay as potatoes. That's fine. We are going to want some corn, and we are going to want some rice. And as soon as they hit level 5, I'm going to want some strawberries, please. Or do I want to do something else first? No, I think we do strawberries first. Yes, I know, but they will be pretty soon. So they should get growing. That would be nice. Ooh, look, we've got a mega scarab. When it does eventually rain, we'll have to take out these boomalopes because they could be potentially dangerous. Right, what do we got here? Good quality, superior quality, lovely. It's nice to see that that will only ever be the case now. Or nice to think. So they're running up here a bit, but it's okay. Still, fair bit still to haul in at some point, but that's fine. Both get on the growing first, right? So that should be going up. Yeah, they should both sort of hit 5 relatively quickly. Yeah, she's only just hit 4, which is fine. I think you were 4 already, right? So yeah, you're nearly at 5 already. That's great. There we go. So is he just literally bringing enough wood at a time? What are you doing? Going for a walk? Okay, fair enough. But you've got to try to build this and get it finished, please. You finished walking? Come on, me, hurry up. Not resting, no, you're going to build this. There we go. Let's get the roof done before everybody goes to sleep, please. No, don't drop survivor rifle, equip survivor rifle. Thank you. Build roof. Roof, 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 don't you dare get in bed. Is this enclosed? This is now indoors. Excellent. So everybody can go to sleep. They had a bit of disturbed sleep, but that's okay because everybody's going to be sleeping indoors in a bed. We'll sort rooms out separately and everything soon. Guys, will you be quiet, please? I'm trying to record over here. Yes. That's my 2 cockatiels, Harry and George, for those of you that don't know. A little bit noisy today. But hey, animals will be animals. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is only normal quality, so actually he's going to deconstruct it and rebuild it. That's kind of okay. At least we had a bed to sleep in. That's kind of fine. Right, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go and pick up like 74. You need 74 wood? Oh wow, okay. What I should probably do then is just order somebody to chop these cactus down for their wood, right? Because I'm about to run out of wood, I think. Which is okay, it's not the best. Research-wise, yeah, I know. We need stone cutting really quickly, right? So I think production. There we go. Because of this blueprints tab, everything's being pushed forward a bit, which is a bit, what's the word? Disorienting. Right. So let's get these cut as well, please, because we're going to need the wood. Finally got a bed that's good enough for us to sleep in. Got these dromedaries out here. Even more over here. Interesting. Do they produce milk? I don't think they do. Otherwise it might be worth capturing them actually, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to pause a moment. So, back again. Yeah, not sure. These dromedary here, I'm not sure if it would be worth actually taming them or anything. We'll look into that later, I think. That's, maybe even buy some muffalo from somebody or something. Right, in the desert we get the agave. Got some jade here, that's nice to see. Yeah. Right, so we got this built. Excellent. We are going to want to start stone cutting research right away. And we've got 2 people apparently that can research. Yeah, that's okay, I suppose. Fool, you don't have to haul and clean. You literally just go and research once you've finished everything else, yeah? Lovely, because we want stone cutting done as soon as possible. We're not going to be able to build stuff out of wood as much, because there's not going to be any wood. I could build some forests, I suppose, in this low area. In fact, I might do that. I'll set them up now, because they take a long time to grow. So just trees. Set those up maybe here. No, she's planting potatoes. Should we go for oaks? They take the longest to grow, but they also... Why are you still planting potato? Stop. sowing oak tree now. Excellent. Lovely. Let's cut the couple of potatoes. Just get the oak trees in there. That's going to be fine. 5% grown. Really? Already? Okay, fine. Yeah, and also trees don't die in the winter, they just stop growing. They sort of go into hibernation, which is cool. So it doesn't matter if they take too long to grow. It just means we'll get some wood at least every now and then. And then, yeah. What do we got? Need defences? Yeah, we're getting there. The Boomerlope's still in here. They are, the three of them. It's a bit worrying, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, obviously I want to say I'd like them just to leave. Because it's unlikely to rain. Which means in this map fire is going to be a real problem. I mean, fire is always a real problem, but on this map it's going to be even more so. Yeah. So, how are we doing on the research? Not great. Are they both growing? Yeah, that's actually kind of fine. In fact, are you spitting at me, Harry? Oh no, it's George. Growing? So if I turn it off for you now, because I'd rather you did research, please. Yeah, so you're just going to research for a minute. At least until we have stone cutting. After that, it's not such a big deal. I'll put her haul and clean back on until we get somebody way better at research, which I'm hoping will happen. Would be nice. Stranger things have happened and all that. I wonder if when you do the Mega Scarab, if that counts as insect meat, because they get a debuff from eating insect meat, right? I can't imagine that it doesn't give it, which means we may not eat them. We may have to eat them, who knows? We'll find out, I suppose. And again, oop, visitors. Oh, this is great. A group from Old Man's Town are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Excellent. So now I can show you the guest, right? So the visitors, I actually should build a visitor's bed. There's 2 of them, so let's go ahead and build 2 visitors' beds. Out of what, though? It's not like I've got a ton of wood, is it? Damn it. Yeah, well, we're kind of going to have to, I think. So, where are we? Furniture. Guest bed, right? And we'll build it out of wood because, yeah. And we'll go... Let's build the 2 of them. And we're going to want these just normal quality, I think is fine. Should be able to manage that. Hopefully. Yeah, superior and good quality. Lovely, thank you, Mageluma. And then they have a place to sleep. And you get a rating, right? In this guest you can see here. So that's how much they trust us. And yeah. They are from Old Man's Town, so I can try to recruit them. I'm not going to, because I haven't got anybody any good at social at all. And the chance of recruiting them will be very low. But I've currently got 21 goodwill, and that will cost me 40, so we'll go down to minus 19, right? Something like that, yeah. And that's, yeah, at the moment I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm not even going to try and improve relationship. I'm just going to try and keep them happy and trade with them. So the 2 guest beds, that should be enough for now, I think. Later on I'll actually build a proper guest room for them with some joy activities and other stuff going on in there. And when I do get a better social guy, I will have him try to improve relations with them. And possibly even try to recruit people later. Which would be quite nice. Right, as far as we go here, we don't have any silver in our stocks yet. That's annoying. And I don't particularly want to sell anything that's here, so nope, thank you, but there we go. Now we have some silver in our stocks. Oh great, I think it just literally got bought over, which is fine. Anyway, I think it's going to be the end of the first episode here. Yeah, look, just quickly, they'll sleep in the guest beds to make them happier that they've got beds. Their hospitality look is pretty high, which is great, and their trust is immaculate. They trust us without fail. which is great. Well, May does anyway. Oh look, and before we end the episode, since it looks like we'll be staying here for a while, Mageluma thinks that it's time we give this community a name. Well, what are we going to call this place? I mean, what, we're in the mountains. Dromondry Town. No. Camel Town? Camel's much better, I think. So Rock Camel Caves. Oop, caves. There we go, that should do. Rock Camel Caves. Yeah, fine. Excellent. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of this new series, and if you have, please do hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.